Wow. Have you guys heard about this? This Alex Jones InfoWars situation. I mean, this is huge, not just for him, but for content creators and news companies in general. Huge, all right? So Alex Jones, Mr. InfoWars, apparently wrong info, wars, because he's apparently telling lies, right? It's wrong. Anyway, he's been told to pay, I mean, pretty much US $1 billion to these Sandy Hook victim families, right? This is the Sandy Hook school shooting, which apparently he was saying that was all a hoax. Apparently, I don't know much about Alex Jones. I used to watch him on YouTube a little bit before he was banned in, I think, 2018. I think YouTube banned him. Even Facebook maybe banned him. So after that, I stopped watching the guy, right? Unfortunately for him. But Alex Jones told to pay $965 million damages to Sandy Hook victims' families. I mean, this is, unbelievable day for anyone who has a YouTube channel, anyone who has a news company. Are you lying? Are you defaming people? I mean, this is not a good situation. Free speech? What free speech? I mean, if you're doing those things, it's not going to be good for the future of those news companies or YouTubers. I mean, look at this. Alex Jones ordered to pay nearly $1 billion in damages to Sandy Hook massacre families, right? So, yeah. What about CNN? I mean, this is the $1 billion question. Mr. Well, let's pretend the company is a Mr. apparently. Mr. Fake News. I should have fake news. I should have done it that way, but I did fake news first and then the cough. It didn't work out right that time. But anyway, I mean, can people now sue CNN for potentially, allegedly saying the wrong thing about them or the business? I mean, people are going to come out of the woodwork now. This is going to be an absolutely crazy situation. You know, free speech. What free speech? Times have definitely changed. Obviously, Alex Jones shouldn't have been doing the things that apparently he was doing. You know, saying that there was no massacre at this Sandy Hook school, and it was all just one big conspiracy theory or some sort of fake flag. What's the word? Fake flag government act. I mean, apparently he was saying some things like that, and as a result, he's been sued and he's lost. Okay, we're going to watch this video right now on YouTube, and I'll just quickly change my screens. 1 second. We're going to watch this live together, guys. If you haven't already, daily-ish videos. Come check us out. All about world trending news and unboxing reviews and some things like that. Sometimes we do mukbangs because I'm hungry and I don't really want to make it any other content. So we do mukbangs too, all right? Let's check this out right now. And honestly, an unbelievable thing that happens in this video. Let's watch it.
In a country where lies and misinformation too often these days go unchecked and unpunished, today a jury in Waterbury, Connecticut delivered a deafening message to the whole nation. Lying comes at a cost.
I mean, truly, not just the whole nation, but the whole world. Anyone who is saying wrong things or hurtful things to people on YouTube or anywhere. I mean, wow, what a day. It's not a good day, I don't think.
And for Alex Jones, the known conspiracy theorist who lied about the Sandy Hook massacre, who a judge says defamed the parents of murdered children.
He clearly shouldn't have done that. I agree with that.
Total $120 million, $55 million, $54 million, $28 million.
So each time the judge says a different number, 28 million, 58 million, he's basically awarding those individual family members that have gone to court against Alex Jones that money. Fuck! How is Alex supposed to pay this? Let's continue watching, all right?
$800,000, $57,600,000, $73,600,000, $81,600,000, $66 million, $57,600,000, $68,800,000, $90 million, $76 million, $36 million.
The total, $965 million.
Oh my God, that is fucking crazy. I mean, the guy, they're acting as if the guy was the one who was the school shooter. obviously he's apparently been saying some pretty terrible things about the whole situation, about the families and the police, and one big lie apparently. So obviously the families have felt, you know, heartbroken and wronged by him and the public turning against them, kind of thing, because they listened to Alex Jones. I mean, it's a terrible situation, but fuck me, that's a figure and a half, that one. Let's continue watching.
The jury ordered Alex Jones to pay that amount to the families of 8 Sandy Hook victims and an FBI agent who responded to the scene.
Even an FBI agent got paid out. Wow.
Many of them were in the courtroom for the outcome, and so many broke into tears. They successfully argue that Alex Jones' lies led to years of death threats and harassment.
There you go.
As they watched in the courtroom, Alex Jones watched from his InfoWars studio.
Now get ready for this. I swear this is going to be the most entertaining thing you'll see today. This is interesting. Watch this.
He hosted what the site labeled an extended emergency broadcast.
So even though he's not on YouTube anymore, he still has his InfoWars studio, which I actually wasn't aware of. I thought the guy just kind of went and laid low forever. I thought he was completely finished, but I think he still has his Infowars.com website where he's, you know, subscription service or people. I don't know. I don't follow the guy, but let's continue watching, all right?
During which he repeated his claims that the whole trial was a sham.
Corrupt, guilty system wanted to scapegoat me as the bad guy when they're the bad guys. No one believes them. Everybody hates them that has half a brain. Their system's over. They
half a brain. He's just insulting everyone.
know it. They're in full panic mode. This is exactly what I expected.
Alex Jones. And as the court published the numbers, Jones cheered and ranted and
Get ready for this.
to raise money.
Unbelievable.
Total $120 million.
Yeah!
Filled by jury number 1.
Yeah!
That's funny.
$257 million right now. Come on, go!
Slander
Worth
damages,
more than
tax
that.
in future to plaintiff
I want to be the $1 billion man.
He wants it to go up to $1 billion. He doesn't care.
Yes, Alex Jones, initialed by jury number 1.
Bravo!
Unbelievable.
Plaintiff Donna
What a
Sosa,
political joke. What a
defamation
weaponized system.
slash-
Because all they want is some $1 billion number. This is ridiculous. So this is what a show trial looks like. I mean, this is the left completely out of control, doing whatever they want, like drag queen story time, 2 men can have a baby. I mean, this is what they do. 20 million, 50 million, 80 million, 100 million,
Wow.
blah, blah. You get $1 million, you get 100 million.
Oprah.
You got a 50 million. So they had no security at the school. They covered up what really happened, and now I'm the devil.
He's apparently still saying or claiming that they covered up what really happened. I don't know what he's claiming what really happened, but wow.
Against Alex Jones.
I'm actually proud to be under this level of attack. Now remember, I'm in bankruptcy.
He's
We have
proud.
2 years of appeals. The money you donate does not go to these people. It goes to fight this fraud, and it goes to stabilize the company. They want us shut down. That's why the ambulance chasers did this, why they use these families. So saveinfowars.com. We're fighting Goliath. Did we hit $1 billion, guys? Yeah, with the attorney's fees are saying it's like 30 million. I think we hit $1 billion here.
Nearly $1 billion.
If I was on that trial for that, and everyone's like, oh, you know, 50 million to that guy, you have to pay 50 million to that guy, 20 million to that guy, and if it went to $1 billion, I'd be in the fucking stand, like slitting my wrists, like, goodbye, cruel world. I'd be like, fuck this, I'm going. But he's literally laughing and wants it to go to $1 billion. So, I mean, the guy obviously doesn't intend to pay anything like this. Nothing like the figure that's been asked of him, right? Let's quickly continue, right? Unbelievable.
His lawyer spoke outside the courthouse
ballsy
today
guy.
saying, it's a dark, dark, dark day for freedom of speech. As a reminder, 26 people died in the massacre at Alex
So
Jones.
just
ranch.
quickly say what they said. His lawyer basically said that it's a dark, dark day for free speech. I absolutely agree with that wholeheartedly. I mean, this is a terrible day for free speech. Does this mean that anyone's going to sue anyone now, sue me or sue anyone for fucking saying something that I didn't like? I mean, this is a terrible situation. I obviously am very sorry and heartfelt towards the families of the Sandy Hook massacre, but I mean, for everyone else on earth, I mean, who has YouTube channels and radio channels that they talk about things and obviously news corporations, I mean, have a look at this once again. I mean, come on. Does this mean that everyone's going to get sued now? I don't know. Let's continue watching.
It was staged. 20 children murdered. Not a crisis actor among them. Jesse Weber's here, lawyer, host at Law and Crime Network. Jones' lawyer says he's going to fight this. And any chance this amount holds up on appeal? And can he pay anything close to this?
Right now he can't.
Right now he can't pay anything close to this. So there you go.
Here's the problem. This is going to last quite some time. It will go in appeal. I think the first thing that he's going to try to do is ask a court to stay, immediately put a hold on this enforcement of the judgment. This is going to play out for years to come.
Wow, what a shit thing.
There's the bankruptcy issue. But let's not forget, this is a monetary judgment. This is a judgment that was levied in court. He can't ignore it. He can't ignore it like he ignored the court orders. He's going to eventually have to pay this amount up.
So I don't quite know how it works. If anyone does, let me know in the comments down below. But does that mean, if he goes fully bankrupt, does that mean he doesn't have to pay any of this? Or even if he does go bankrupt, he still has to pay it? Let me know what this actually means. But that's interesting, right?
The lawyer said bad day for free speech.
Absolutely.
Really?
What else is he going to say?
I guess.
I mean,
that
look,
was his whole defense.
That's his whole defense, and he goes on air and he says this is a fight that he wants his supporters to help him with. There's not much more he can do. The whole part of this trial was him basically saying, I'm under attack, I'm the victim, because he needs the money to come forward. That's the whole, he was putting on a show during this entire trial. And by the way, he chose not to testify in his own defense because there was really nothing for him to do. I will tell you, though, I was surprised by this number. The plaintiffs were asking for $550 million to go even close to $1 billion.
So they were asking for $500 million in damages, and I mean, almost double. What are we talking about? 35, 45 less?
Was shocking to me, but it showed me that this is a jury that paid very careful attention to each one of those plaintiffs. They deliberated for almost 16 hours. It was incredible.
Can I run a hypothetical by you?
Of course you can.
Hypothetically, let's just say you run maybe a television network that's being sued over things they aired and said about a voting machine company. How concerned are you now?
I would say this is a wake-up call for news outlets and companies that are pretending to be news outlets.
How hypothetical?
Words.
Don't look at me. What?
Have consequences. If this verdict didn't show it, then nothing will. Because Alex Jones not only was hit with $50 million, almost $1 billion here, he has a third trial for Sandy Hook as well. Yeah. And also the judge can determine punitive damages in a couple of weeks as well. This is a wake-up call that what he said means something. There were consequences. He had viewers who were taking his words and harassing the families. And I'll tell you something, I didn't understand the depth of it until these victims were testifying and saying how their families were harassed, they were threatened, and the people coming up to them saying, you didn't have loved ones that died. No. Sandy Hook never happened. I think that's a wake-up call to what happened.
Living nightmare.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Jesse, thank you.
That would have been a shitty situation for the families having to deal, like I said, family members having to deal with random people in the street saying, hang on, that's a fake situation. You never dealt with any of that. Your family members never died. I mean, wow, I can fully understand and sympathize with those people, right? But fuck. I mean, a terrible day for free speech. And for anyone who has a YouTube channel, news organization, radio channel, I mean, wow, if you say the wrong thing to the wrong person, I mean, fuck. Well, I'll see you guys in heaven. All right, I've been told. My name's Gareth, and we're making daily videos on this in this channel space. I'll see you tomorrow. Or will you? No, you definitely will. See ya. Bye-bye.